Hey there, Vibers. Right now, we are about to take a look at what you should get your coworker for his or her birthday. If you happen to be new here, my name is Sean, and I'm excited to welcome you to Sean Vibes. Hey everybody, if you've been wondering what to get your coworker for their birthday, you have come to the exact right video. This can oftentimes be a confusing thing to figure out because there's what's the protocol is the main question, right? How close am I to this coworker? Am I obligated to get this coworker a gift? Whatever questions you have around that, hopefully we will get those answered for you today. But if nothing else, you'll definitely know what gift your coworker will appreciate based on who they are and how they perceive you. And for this reading, we're going to pull from 3 decks. We have the Universal Weight Tarot, we have the Cosmic Cat Wisdom cards, and we have the Goddesses Among Us Oracle. We're going to use this first deck to figure out the energy, the vibe, the true nature of this coworker of yours. And then we're going to use the second deck to determine how they perceive you. And then finally, we are going to use the third deck to figure out exactly what kind of gift or gifts would make a great idea for this person. And I'll put links to the ideas that come through during this reading in the description to make it super easy for you to shop for this person right away. So let's begin. Let's see, who is this coworker at their core? All right, we got 2 gifts. 2 gifts. Maybe that's like a premonition. Maybe 2 gifts are going to be better for this person. What I meant to say was we got 2 cards. We've got the Strength card and we've got the 10 of Cups together. So just going off of that alone, let me give you some insights into this person. This is someone who you probably admire very much. They probably feel to you as though they've got it all together. And the reason why you're perceiving that about this person is because deep down inside, they've got a very strong foundation. They're very clear on what their morals and their values are. And that's not necessarily about just right and wrong, but also the things that are important to them. For instance, you may have noticed that this person has a very good work-life balance because they have children and they want to make sure that they wrap up their work every day and enough time to spend quality time with their children or their spouse. Their value might be a strong value for them, I should say. A strong value for them might be being able to retire early. What was that? There was this thing that was going on for a while. It probably still is, and I'm just not aware of it anymore. Oh God, what's it called? It's the thing where you the FIRE movement, right? And it's finish rich, retire early or something like that. I don't remember what it stands for, but FIRE is an acronym for this movement of people who were deliberately saving the majority of their income in order to be able to retire at an early age. Some people had the goal of retiring by the age of 30, 35, 40, which to me is kind of mind-blowing. But yeah, so this coworker of yours may be somebody like that, whether they're part of the FIRE movement or not, someone who has a very specific goal when it comes to saving with the desire to be able to live a comfortable lifestyle later in life and not worry so much about what they are able to spend their money on now. Or they may be someone who works really hard and able to make a lot of money so that they can spend a lot now because their value is traveling or having adventures like skydiving, things like that, things that the majority of us don't necessarily think to do, let alone have the money to splurge on. So whatever this person's focuses are, or whatever this person's values are, they tend to live those values with ease. They are very comfortable in themselves. And this is a lot of what contributes to this energy that you feel about them or from them, about just being secure. This is a person who feels as though they've got it all together. They may actually also come from a very happy family. And whether or not they actually do, they have done the work to learn how to create for themselves a very positive group dynamic that can be their actual family that they have made in their home or their family at work. Now we're going to take a look at how this person perceives you. How does your coworker tend to, when they think about you, what comes to mind? Oh goodness. Okay, so we got I don't know if you guys heard that. Improvisation, just make it up. This coworker of yours really loves your creativity. So if you are somebody who has specific arts or crafts or hobbies that you do and you talk about, or they're just aware of it because of like paraphernalia you might have on your desk or something like that, they really admire this about you. They also possibly admire the creativity that you bring to the work environment. There might be a part of them that is very much not envious, but has admiration for you and the fact that you do think outside of the box and have the bravery to take the steps or have the bravery to put into action these creative ideas or these innovative approaches that you have. One of the reasons why they may be this coworker may be so strong seeming is because of a tendency to do that which is most conventional, that which is, the accepted norms or the proven way of doing things. And they very much admire your ability to be different and your willingness to share that with others or to show it to others. Okay, so now we're going to get a sense of what gift this person would really appreciate getting from you for their birthday. And again, we're using the Goddesses Among Us Oracle for that. We got Lady Nada, Divine Service, Light Work, Higher Heart. This coworker of yours is someone who would actually very much enjoy receiving books that have to do with personal growth, ascension, spirituality, particularly anything that's got a little bit of a woo-woo feel to it. Spirituality is in right now. It is very, very big. So this could be something like a book like The Power of Now, which doesn't have a religious or overtly spiritual context to it, which means you can't possibly offend by giving a book like that to this coworker. But it's a higher level of thought that they aren't necessarily attuned to yet. Something that helps connect them to the ethereal side of life, right? The higher dimensions, a different way of approaching life than that which is the norm, the earthbound focus of things. Another book that they would very much appreciate is Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain. Connect to Your Guides by Sonia Choquette is another one that they would very much be inspired by. It's a way for you to say, hey, I know you want to be like me, without being like, hey, I know you want to be like me. They would take a look at the titles of these books and know good and well that it comes from the place that you live in energetically quite naturally. And another gift idea that you might want to consider giving to this person is a tarot reading, like the gift of a tarot reading. Now, if you happen to read tarot yourself, oh my goodness, offer to do that for them as a birthday gift and watch them completely light up. This is a great idea for those of you who are already tarot readers because they know you, like you, and trust you. So if this is someone who has not had a tarot reading before, they might have some curiosity around it. Listen, they're going to be like, yeah, I do want to try that. And I know you, so I'm comfortable doing it with you. If it's someone that you already know has a little bit more of an adventurous spirit and you don't happen to be a tarot reader yourself, you can buy them a tarot reading from a practitioner like myself and gift that to the person. So in my case, I had a friend recently who ordered a tarot reading for a friend of theirs who I don't know. She just bought the reading directly from me and then had me deliver it to that friend. The friend then came back and ordered readings for me on her own as well. Another option that I personally offer and other tarot readers might offer as well is a gift card for a reading. I have those gift cards available on my Etsy shop, and I need to put them on the website. They're not there yet. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah. Or another gift this person might really enjoy is a tarot deck. If they happen to be someone who, again, you have sensed has some curiosity about the metaphysical, or they, that they love tarot because they've spoken about it themselves or they've got their own collection, maybe adding something to their deck. However, I am mostly sensing that for the majority of you who have found this reading today, that's not necessarily the case, that they're already there. A big part of what's coming through in the energy for this reading is introducing this coworker of yours to something that they are already curious about. So it's almost like an initiation, but not like a formal initiation. Things to help them connect to their creativity would also be a great gift for this friend. So again, getting back to the idea of books, the book The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron would be one that this person might appreciate. Now, the thing that's tricky with The Artist's Way is it is a thicker tome with practical action. So this would be particularly good for someone who you sense has been looking for ways to connect with their creativity more, but hasn't found the way to do it. Speaking of, another creative gift that you could give to this coworker is a little fun set of paints or an adult coloring book. Again, this person would really appreciate the sense of fun that comes with that. So both our spirituality and our creativity, I believe, come from the same part of ourselves. So in giving this coworker of yours a gift from either the spiritual list of options that we came up with or the creative list of options that we came up with, either one of those would inspire them to connect more with that side of themselves. And also in some ways could be something for them to share with their loved ones in their personal life. For instance, like the little paint set. That could be a fun thing for them to do with their children. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. I hope you guys found it helpful and a little bit of fun. I did another reading for you on the best gift ideas for your boss, which you can find right here. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in our next one. Bye.